Hi, all. Well, we survived the Father's Day tornadoes for the most part. As close as it came, probably in 10 years since the Henryville. Most of the tomatoes survived. Everybody is waterlogged. We got a little over 3 inches of rain. We were moving up clips yesterday because all of them are tall. Those tallest ones are 9 foot poles. My bee balm is finally in bloom. My tallest canna lily. Nobody else is that tall yet. And hummingbirds are loving it. Basil is getting ready to be harvested. So I've got black opal, lemon, cardinal, and I got, I guess that was not supposed to be cinnamon. Thai basil. That was. Oh well. It looks like I got seeds mixed up. But yeah, it's all good and it smells good. Cucumbers, they actually did survive. We've got about 15 cucumbers in the house. Just some kind of got blown and lost some parts of it, but for the most part, we did pick quite a few tomatoes. Oh, that one looks like it is bruising. It's so, you can't see. There we go. Because some of these guys got really knocked around. But a lot of them with the water, they started, you could tell, like on the creases, it was going to crease. So as soon as it ripened, it was going to split. So we picked about 10, and mostly were black crims. Oh, you've doubled in size. Good. That will make Mark happy. But yep, everybody is tall. These guys are actually taller than the 9 foot. So now, once I clip on the top, what I usually do, once I clip them at the very top, I'll start intertwining them and they'll make like a canopy. So, yep, almost there. I've got some really good ones. Let's see. These guys are getting pretty big. If I can get around. He's about as big. He's good. He weighs about I'd say, quarter-pound. And these guys, oh, I didn't see. These guys doubled in size too. This is why I call them the Godzillas of the Amish family. They get so big. They are the best for paste tomatoes, I personally think. So, zucchini, I've been trying to get these guys going taller. I got this one in a cage to trying to make that, the zucchini tree. So, but it's coming along. I just gave good friends of ours, Chris and Paula, 6 zucchini, 6 squash, some cucumbers, and those dragon roll purple bell peppers. I haven't tasted them yet, so I told her to have taste for me. Cones are really looking happy. I gonna split these up and give her some. We spent all day Friday afternoon, and I spent most of the Saturday morning over at their house getting their garden ready. It survived for most part, but it waterlogged like mine, so I was over there this morning helping her. I haven't got any more eggplants yet, but they're starting. So, I have to get out here and harvest some of these natapenos because they are starting to get their little creaks. So it's ripe, but when they're really ripe, they just pop right off. But these, I guess it doesn't want to come off yet. It's got a good thick stem. So all the sherry eats are all looking good. My reds are starting to turn, bell peppers. So I'm kind of disappointed so far with these listias. I mean, this is the biggest one, but They were supposed to be as big as bell peppers, and I guess I just have to give it a little bit more time. I've had bugs get to them on some of them, so. But yeah, the most damage we got was the sunflowers. Sunflowers took the most damage. So this black-eyed Susan is finally opened. I wasn't. I'm happy because it was. I started this one from seed, and I haven't had any luck with seeds with them. But yay! But yeah, we're gonna have to harvest some of the hots. The purple mulattoes are full. The bell pepper sweet bananas, and then the Hungarian hots were getting there too, and the peach ghost is almost ready. So we'll be harvesting this bucket, probably in this bucket, of potatoes this weekend, and then some out front. But yeah, everything survived for the most part, other than, like I said, the sunflower little jungle I had going here. Only a few have strong survived. The ones that are dead, they're clipped. Some of these hybrid cannon lilies, some took some damage and stuff. So, but I'm really impressed. This is the biggest I've gotten these in the last few years. So the orange and the red and yellow. So yeah, I've got to make sure I harvest some of those roots and give to BJ. But yeah, I'm just glad Mark took down some of the limbs. Actually, the more damage we had, structural damage, Mark did, taking down the limbs before the tornadic weather. He took down several of these limbs here that were hanging over the greenhouse. What? Go after those chipmunks, and the voles are in the backyard now too. So, but he took, you can see, 3 of those boards came off, but yeah, he took down these lower ones too. So we've got a big old pile getting ready we're getting a wood chipper in the next couple of weeks. Oh, I knew I had bird food out here. Let's go see. It's going to give these, because I fed the birds early this morning, and if I keep bird food out here, they'll keep them out of the cat food. I'm really disappointed that these haven't got as tall yet. Usually by almost the end of June, they're halfway up the house, but they're not even barely 2 feet tall. So yeah, all these flowers took another beating. So 2 weekends in a row, my sunflowers and gladiolas took a beating. Mark's like, oh, I really like those purple lilies. I'm like, what purple lilies? I said, they're my gladiolas. Oh, well, they're pretty. I'm like, yeah. So Fig, she's coming along. Look at that, getting ready for some flowers. Let's see, we'll check over here first. Mark's kohlrabi is finally starting to wake up. I've gotten quite a few of the white cucumbers from Mark. This guy, I've taken 3 off. He's got another one there, and this big one Mark's been eyeing. And so I'll probably take it tonight, so he can have it tomorrow for his lunch. But we've only gotten one off of this one. The space critters got to him. My butternut squash is doing pretty good. I got to keep the squirrels out of there. Oh, you're down. I got a man down. All right. Several of these. Yeah, these guys out here weren't as protective, and we are having a lot of trouble with these Amishes. It's like just overnight they start crapping out. So I don't know if I got a cutworm or something, but I got to feed these guys. He's just miserable. And he's in the same bed as everybody. So it's like, come on, dude, what's your issue? And these guys looking really good. Now they're all happy. Well, that back one there, same thing. So, but I'm really surprised. These, my tallest sunflowers from Thank You Birds, I've got them staked and everything, and I was really happy I didn't lose them. Now, my one in with my cucumbers, the squirrels murdered, took the head off right as it started opening, but that multi-head, they're all starting to get ready to bloom. Yay. But yeah, these guys have doubled in size since we planted them. So, all right, let's see. My Mexican sunflowers have taken off. They're taller than my cannon lilies. So, but bees, oh yeah, I'm sorry, baby. The bees and butterflies have been all over it. I introduced it on Father's Day. The kids are like, what is that, Mom? I said, Mexican sunflower, come pet it. And they're like, pet it. And they are like, everything about it is so soft. And they literally sat here for 5 minutes petting the leaves, petting the stalk. They're like, it's so soft and fuzzy. I'm like, yep. But they're all opening up. So got the first couple that are already done, and they're getting ready to turn to get hard and seed like the cones. The okra, it doesn't look as sickly anymore. So, I told you about the pear tree taking out that tomato, and this one just crapped out. So, yeah, I got to get out here and replace them. But these peppers are coming along. Now that Carmen is not happy. I noticed that this morning. I just think a lot of them got too much water. I mean, we got over 3 inches of rain from this storm. So, but yep. Oh, I can be happy when those starling juveniles go away. They usually disappear around 4th of July because they don't like all the fireworks. Oh. All right, Missy, you showed me your first harvest. We're going to be harvesting this next weekend, so I'll have to show you mine. So you've already harvested. You and my little sister, I've already harvested you guys' first round. So mine will be next weekend, and we'll see how we do. I was spent several hours out here moving clips up, but these guys just keep getting tall and tall. And so, yep. So we're just anxiously waiting. I know Mark's ready to have his first ripe tomato. Because otherwise, he won't eat tomatoes on his salad unless they come from our garden. He is such a baby. Because he says they taste like McDonald's. No flavor. Oh, that one got... Something got to that one. Oop. All right. Well, critters can have it. But yeah, these ones are full. They're coming along. These cucumbers have woke up. We've gotten like 6 off of them. Most of them have been the pickle bush so far. All right, space. Oh, you're going to get bigger? No. You're going to be short like pickle bush. So, but yeah, I've got to come out here tomorrow. I started working on stuff yesterday and only spent a couple hours in the back, but it felt like it was going to rain again, and it was cold wind, so I came in. But most of these guys, I just have to get them on the trellis. So, Mike, if you need some cucumbers, you saved me last year for my pickle. So, I'll have Mark bring you some. Mine aren't as big as yours. I don't let mine go as long. And then these guys are looking good. That one's starting to turn. It's getting lighter and darker. Oh, that white's getting close. It's starting to get really pale. Yay. These sand marns are just full. We've got about 6 we took because they were starting to turn. And I don't like letting my stuff completely ripen on the vine because the birds and stuff. And all the basil is popping in there, so they should help with the sweetness. And these guys are coming along. Some of them got 9-foot poles, but if they don't get any more taller, I may take some of them and switch them out with the 6-foots for the ones in the back. Oh, we harvested 2 more pumpkins, the ones that we made the little cradles for, because they started to turn. So, but yeah, oh, you're not happy. I think, oh, you're stuck in there. Oh, that's what happens when you grow into tween. But yeah, Sharon and I just making sure it just stays along the fence. So I'll get this guy going down this way. I had to trim some of it because all their leaves were on top of the sweet potatoes, and it's like, nope, can't have that. But yeah, we do have a couple more that are been pollinated that are growing. So down here, I can't believe I have harvested more pumpkins than I did tomatoes this year so far. But hurricanes are doing good. Well, found out this wasn't a gourd. Started looking at it, and I'm like, those aren't gourds. And I was like, honey, those are a yellow squash. Oh, there's another one that's ready. Okay, I don't have seeds for this. I didn't plant this. Apparently, come on. Apparently, Tony and Sharon, there's another one, I'll have to get back in there, had bought this type. And I told them just they have gourds or whatever seeds, just throw them over in the compost pile this winter. Well, they did. They just threw it in there. That's doing better than my yellow squash and contained and my zucchinis. So, but yeah, I took a bunch of these to our friends today. But I've only got a few of my tiny gourds. The melons, I can't remember the name, are coming along. Where you at, buddy? That one's coming. And then the bigger one is really starting to turn yellow. So, but it's got another couple weeks. And I keep checking it for Tony and Sharon. I told them they can have it. And got the gourd going there. Now, these guys were planted at the same time as the canna pots on the other side of the house. And they're bigger. They got the same food, same leaves, and everything. That's why I'm happy sunflower didn't get too much damage. Now, these guys, pretty much just the thunderstorm the week before, and then now I'm just letting the heads turn and let the little finches, and you notice these guys aren't really standing up straight anymore. I've gotten so much twine around them, just holding them up for the bees and butterflies. I'm trying to keep the ones with multi-heads a little bit more staked, like this one guy, because they'll keep blooming for the bees, and then the little golden finches are just going to town. So they're quite happy. They get cranky with me when I don't have any ready, so... these tomatoes, Amishes, are doing pretty good in here. You guys are doing better than some of the ones in the back. I was telling Mark, the only thing I can think of is maybe some of the new poles I got from Menards had an oil or something on them that is just not making them happy. But it's like some are turning and dying, but then some are thriving. So I honestly don't know. It is what it is. That's why I plant so many. This one's funny open. I know. I fell in love with this flower last year, and I will have it always in my gardens. So, but that's pretty much how everything survived. Like I said, we got really lucky with these tornadoes. So basically, it was down that way on the way to Otisco, like you were. On your way to Henryville. Basically, Otisco's between Charlestown and Henryville, and it just decided, luckily, the structure damage, most of it was somebody's shed in a pool. It was an EF1, and they said it was on the ground for 15 minutes and went 3 miles, but it didn't do a whole lot damage. I mean, trees and stuff, but it was lucky. There's the second pumpkin that I did. Well, the other two, Cher and Tony, I've given into their littles. So, but yep, that one's almost completely orange. I'm taking this one to a friend of mine that works for Aldi's. So she loves Halloween too. So I told her about I'm harvesting pumpkins, and she's like, "Ooh, bring me." So, but yeah, mums are getting their flower buds. See, you can keep mums. You don't have to buy them every year. Now, like I said, I had 6 and only 3 survived. It's a crapshoot. So, but yeah, yeah. There's some of the from our pile Mark's taken down. So I'll give you a better look. Yeah, I came out and I heard cussing, and yeah, these boards here, he had to nail them and screw them back in. They popped off. So our structural damage came from Mark, not the tornadoes. So, but we've got more thunderstorms this weekend, so it is what it is. It's that time of year. I hope everybody that was in this path of this massive storm, you guys are all okay. Your garden survived. We're alive. Garden's kicking. So I will see you all next week. Bye.